Our pets matter, which is why we're joined by someone at University Veterinary Hospital every other week. Today I'm joined by Dr. Adam Furry. Thanks so much for being here this morning.
Hey, good morning. You bet.
And this is such a timely topic. Father's Day is this Sunday. A lot of people might be thinking, hey, maybe a new pet for the family. But there's a lot to think about ahead of adopting.
Sure. So whether it's a dog or a cat, and what's the perfect pet for your family, and when is the perfect time, right, to adopt a pet? And I think there's a lot of considerations and things on the front end. And the first is my family ready for a puppy? Or are we going to rescue an animal or foster an animal or adopt an animal? I think these are all considerations.
Definitely.
I think thinking about, do we want a big pet, a big dog? Do we have space for a big dog? Do we have the accommodations for a big dog or a small dog? Do they shed? Do they not shed? If we're bringing a cat into the household, is it a kitten? Do I have dogs and are they friendly with the cat? Or is there another cat in the household that may or may not be happy with my decision?
I mean, I own two cats, and I have to say, like, even cats, which I imagine are easier than dogs in a lot of ways, introducing pets to each other or to children, it can be a real challenge, and you have to really be prepared for that.
It's a big process. So if you have an existing pet, dog or cat, very, very important, talk to your veterinarian on the front end of this, because when you're introducing them, you typically want to try to introduce on neutral ground if it's a dog. So you want to take the animals to another area, to a dog park, away, let them meet, let them kind of figure each other out before going to the home. And there's a process, and there's a step process. For cats, totally different process, and it takes a while. And talk to your veterinarian about this, because it's a slow, steady process of getting them to accept each other in their own territory. But new pets, if you're thinking about, hey, it's time for a puppy, you know, I think the consideration are, what does that animal need? If it's a mixed breed, thinking about, well, what kind of genetics are we dealing with? How big of an animal? How much exercise are they going to need? Do we have a fence that they can run, or a fenced yard that they can safely run in? Are they going to be inside? And if they're going to be inside, do they shed or not shed? And is that something that fits with my family? And then kids. How do kids fit into this process? And are kids going to be responsible for the animal? Which there can be a lot of good learning things associated with that.
Definitely. I wish we could talk about this all morning, but we're running out of time here. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
You bet. My pleasure.
And don't worry, we actually have a lot more on this entire conversation on our website, architectshomepage.com. Plus, you guys have an amazing blog where you guys get real in-depth on all of this, so we're going to have links to that as well on our website. Thanks again, Dr. Furry.
You're very welcome.
Stay tuned. Josh is back with a quick check of your forecast next.